Hi there, my name's Andy Hillier, and today's guitar lesson is going to be on, I apologise for the pronunciation, I'm rubbish at French, Lumière à la Aube. Oh, you know what the song is. I've done a full playthrough of it, so go and check that out. I'll leave a link to that in the description. In this video, I'm going to teach you all the lead part and also the chord part that goes behind it as well. I'm going to teach you all that, but just before I do, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, give me a thumbs up on the video, that helps the video get some more views. Press the notification bell. Leave me some comments in the comment section as well. Let me know if you've played the game. Let me know any other songs you'd like me to do videos on. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, and you want the tabs for this, then I'll put them on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. My guitar is in standard tuning. Okay, so the backing guitar part goes like this all the way through. And I've actually done a separate backing track of this, so if you want to play along to the backing track, check that out as well. Okay, so we're starting off bar one. We've got a B minor chord. First finger on A2, second finger on B3, third finger D4, little finger G4. And you're going to play the A2, the D4, and then the G4 and the B3 at the same time. Back to the D4, and then the G4 and B3 at the same time. So it goes into the next chord, which is a kind of G major 7 with a sharp 5, flat 5, sorry. Okay, so first finger goes to B2, second finger on E3 nearest to your face, third finger D4, little finger G4. And you play the E3, D4, and then the G and B strings, back to the D4, and then the G and B strings. So it's into the next bar, bar 3, and we've got an E minor chord. It's open E, D2, the G and the B strings, D2, and then the G and B strings. And bar 4 is an F sharp minor chord. First finger bars all the strings on the second fret. Third finger A4, little finger D4. And you play the E2, the D4, the G and the B strings, back to the D4, and then G and B strings. So that's just the kind of backing guitar part. Sounds like this. That goes all the way through. Okay, so after the first 4 bars, we go on to this next line, and we've got the lead part, which goes. Okay, so we start in bar 5, and we've got a little hammer on from B10, hammering on to B12. Then the next phrase goes, which is E10, E14, E12. So far you got. We then play E10, hammer on to E12, and then go down to E9. And then there's a quick slide up to E14. Kind of go from fret 10, straight up to E14. And then into the next bar, we've got B14. It then goes E10 to B12. That's going into bar 9 there. So if we play it up to there, it goes. We then have sort of groups of 3 notes. So it goes E10, E9, E10, and then still on the E string goes 12, 10, 12, and then 14, 15, 14. So the hop line then, 1, 2, 3, 4. on to the next line, and we've got this. So for that, B12, and then to the E string, it's going to go 10, 9, 10, then 12, 10, 12, up to E14, and then in bar 16 goes, which is B14, E12, E10, E12. So it goes. So the first 4 bars of that line, 13, 14, 15 and 16 go. Into bar 17 we go. So bar 17, B12, and then onto the E string goes 10, 9, 10. 12 hammers on to 14, and then play a 12. If you struggle to do a hammer on, just play 12, 14, 12. And then it goes to 10, pulls off to 9, and then back to 10, and then 9 on the end. So bars 17, 18, 19 and 20 go. So the whole line then, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. On to the next line, and we've got this. So starting on bar 21, we play B12, and then onto the G string, bar 22, we're going to do G9, hammers onto G11, and then G9, then G7, G6, G7 slides to G9, and then G7, then down to G4. Okay, so let's go up to there. So you've got we then do a slide, real quick slide, from G9 to G11, and then G9 into bar 26 now. We then play G7, G9 and B8. And then B7, G9, and then G7 at the end there. So that line, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on to the next line, and we get this. Okay, so bar 29, we play B7 3 times. Make the first 2 staccato, and then the last one the full length. So, and then play G9 and G7. So bar 29. Bar 30 is the same. And then bars 31 and 32 go. Which is B7. B7, hammer onto B8. Then back to B7. And then G9. So 31 and 32. So if we play the first 4 bars, 29, 30, 31 and 32, you get this. And then the next 4 bars are the same. So the whole line are 1, 2, 3, 4. on to the next line, bar 37 onwards goes. Okay, so for that, we're going to start with a slide from B10 to B12 on beat 2, so it's rest. Then G11, B8, and then G7, and then G9. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. And then bar 40 goes, which is G6, G7, and then G7 sliding up to 9. Into bar 41 we have B7. In bar 42 we've got a little hammer on going from B10 to B12. And then down to G11, B8, and then bar 44 goes, which is G11, G9, G9 slides to G11, and then G9. So, okay, so the whole line, a 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. And on to the next line where we have this. Okay, so it starts on G7, then G6, hammers on to G7, and then play B7, back down to G9. So it goes 1, 2, 3. Another G9, then B7, back to G9, G7, and then G6. So the first 4 bars of that line are 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from bar 49 goes a 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. So you've got rest on beat 1, and then G9 slides to G11. Then you play G9. And then we play G6, hammers onto G7, and G7 slides to G9. And then finish with G6 at the end of that line. So the whole of that line are 1, 2, 3, 4. And on to the next line, and the final line that we need to learn. We've got this. Well, that's the first 4 bars, bars 53, 54, 55 and 56. We play B7, and then G9, then G7, G9, and then slide up to G11, and then G12, back to G7, and then G6. So it goes a 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last 4 bars there go. Which is B7 3 times. Again, make the first 2 notes staccato and the third one last. Then G9, then G7. So it goes. The next bar's the same. And then bar 59 goes. So B8, then B7, and then G9. So. Okay, so those last 4 bars go 1, 2, 3, 4. And that repeats 3 times, and then in my version and in the original, there's just like a kind of guitar solo that you can ad-lib using kind of the B natural minor scale. And literally just improvise over the top. I've done a backing track so you can play over the top of it. I'll leave a link to that in the description for you. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed this guitar lesson and found it useful. If you have, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, which is Andy Hillier, it really does help me out, as does giving me a thumbs up on the video, the like button. It helps the video hopefully get some more views. Press the notifications bell as well so you can see when my new videos come out. And I'd love to hear from you, so please leave me a comment in the comment section. I'd love to know where in the world you're watching this from. I'm just making this video from my home in England. You guys are all around the world, so let me know what country you come from. Let me know if you've played the game. Let me know if you want me to do any other songs from the game or just any other songs. And if you love what I'm doing, you want to support me, support the channel, keep me doing this, and you want the tabs for this and loads of other songs, then you can support me on my Patreon page. A link to that is in the description. Well, thanks for watching this. I do really appreciate it. I've been Andy Hillier, and I'll see you next time.